Hi, and welcome to It's Art at the End of the Day, and to my first international artist. My guest today is Shruti, who I had the pleasure of meeting at the Parallax Art Fair in London recently, and got talking, and I'm glad she agreed to having a chat with me. Listen with me to a really enjoyable conversation with Shruti that we recorded in a restaurant of a hotel, so please bear with the background noise of people dining, to my chat with Shruti. How did you start your art journey? When?
So it is a very exciting story behind this. So I'm a fashion professional. So I've worked for different brands, and I worked with different companies as a fashion designer. And in 2010, art is always is my hobby, and I pursue it as a hobby since childhood. And but in 2010, while doing the job, I feel like doing it for myself. I wanted to do something for myself, and rather than opening a boutique or starting a brand, I prefer to do art. Because that gives me immense happiness. I'm very happy when I paint anything or work for the things. Yes,
I find a lot of artists say the same.
Yes,
I'm the same. There's nothing like it. Yeah. You can't explain how it feels to be an artist and get joy out of your art.
Exactly.
Because it all comes from within, doesn't it?
From within, yeah. And I have, keep working and keep learning. Is my mantra of doing art. Whatever I'm doing, I'm self-taught, and I love what I paint. Each and every piece is like a piece of my heart.
Yes,
because it's whatever I feel, I work. So
you
paint.
put so much of yourself into the art, and because it all comes from here and from here.
Yes, exactly. It's nothing like somebody is guiding or somebody is telling, and then I'll do it. No, it's not like that.
No, that's right. Yeah, it's wonderful when you find that.
Yes.
In my case, I was taking photos, the usual thing for years and years and years.
Yeah.
Didn't see myself doing this kind of thing, and then working for the office, typing away, and then decided, no, I want to do that, and I've never looked back.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
But I'm happy.
Yeah, because when you change the profession, when you are around 40s or 35, something like that, it's not easy. No, because you have to learn from the beginning. You have to listen to many people that what you are doing and how to pursue. And
definitely,
it's difficult. It's difficult.
I mean, the reason I do this podcast is because I'm inspired by artists like yourself. Yeah. Even though photography is different, I still find inspiration in what you do. And this is what I do because I enjoy talking to artists and hearing about their story.
Wow. And
it inspires me even more to carry on. Because you do get down. It's hard work, and sometimes it's you don't get recognised, or you may not be moving forward as you do. So you can get down with it.
Exactly.
Speaking to people like yourself keeps me going on, and but your work is varied, isn't it? It's not just portraits. It's not just flowers.
It's vast. It's different subject. It's vast. And I get inspired with many artists who work for different style, medium, different pattern, landscapes, and it's really vast. Yeah, it's really vast.
What material do you use? Is there do you use acrylics or oils, or is it just anything?
Anything. So I started with oil, and then learned how to work with acrylic, which looks like oil. But working with acrylic is again a task.
Are they different?
Well, it's different. It's different. Yeah. It's very, very different. You can't mix that well. The acrylic is not mixing that well. Right. On oil is very well mixed and on the canvas.
So like the acrylic would be more solid colours.
More solid colours than oils, yes. And But end of my, like now, I love working with different mediums on one canvas. You know, I work with water, work with acrylic, oil, pastels, and mixing all together and come up with something.
Yeah, I've seen some of your pieces with the material
Exactly.
within. Beautiful.
So I love, being a fashion designer, I love playing with the fabrics, embroideries. In my designs, so different kind of fashion things are there. Beads,
because it's art as well, isn't it? Fashion and the material is art in itself.
Yes, it's all there in my paintings.
So you're sort of using fashion, which is art, on top of your art.
Exactly.
And it's vast.
It's vast. You can create anything. Yeah.
And how did you find the Parallax, the art fair?
It's good. What I like. The best thing is people here.
Yes.
I love them. Like, they are so nice, helpful, and people are coming from themselves to help me out where I'm struggling. Doing the, when I was hanging the painting or wrapping up at the end, everything. And they were like very nice to me.
It's like a big family, isn't it?
It's a big family. It's a big family.
Totally strangers. I mean, we get on, and I've never met you before. And
Exactly.
We get on straight away.
It's big family, and now with the internet, with the social media, we are connected as well. It's not like I'll go from here and I'll disconnect from you all. So it's nice.
I see the photo you put up with me.
Yes.
I should Photoshop myself out of that.
Oh no, I love that photograph, where you was there in center and we were like, and Jana was there. It was great.
Don't like being in the centre, I like to be behind the camera. But yeah, that's it. Everybody gets on.
Yeah.
And everybody helping each other. I mean,
yes.
I've only been doing this 2 years, so I see myself still relatively new.
Yeah.
And talking to people like yourself, you inspire each other, and there's things that you may know that I would like to learn, and you could teach me the same way. And
Exactly.
And we get on well with everybody in there. Made new friends now, as you say, and it's brilliant.
Yeah.
But got any exhibitions coming up soon?
So next is in India, Hyderabad, and then in international again in Dubai.
Okay.
So the next 2 exhibitions are aligned.
Right. When are they?
Also, they are in April.
Right, okay, so busy.
Yeah.
Never stopping.
Yeah, never stopping.
Yeah.
And that is what I love. Basically.
You have to keep looking, don't you? It's like the season starts, New Year starts, so there you start looking again.
Yeah, exactly.
How far advanced do you look for your exhibitions? Is it sort of months in, or are you looking the year ahead? Or
I look year ahead. So I plan year before for my exhibitions, especially international exhibitions.
Yeah.
So that I'll work accordingly, and I'll make the pieces based on the place and based on my art, like what technique I'm using. I'll use in a different form, same technique in a different style, and come up with something new again.
Yeah, wonderful.
So
But, is there always pieces in your head, or do you start fresh on each canvas, or is there something that you're thinking of that you're going to do?
So for the art, I keep thinking all around the year. Basically, it's all around the year, wherever I'll, so every time fresh canvas takes me a little time to start working on it.
Yes.
Because, start a new theme for a new country takes a while to start, to create. So,
Do you start, is there any pieces you've come back to and seen in a different way? Or do you like to finish it, done, put it away?
Oh no, I work with the different pieces at once.
Okay, oh wow.
So if there is a big pieces, so I'll make the base first and then I'll start working on it gradually.
Okay.
So that gives me a similarity of each theme, basically.
Okay. So it builds a nice collection.
It's kind of art collection.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you draw as well? Like, do you sketch and things like that? Or is it just straight on the canvas?
Mostly straight on the canvas.
Yeah.
But if I'm not very confident about something, so I'll get the sketch a little bit.
Yeah.
This is just a rough sketch. Mostly I worked on my notebook, and then start thinking on that. My thinking process goes on my notebook, and then it comes to the canvas.
Yeah, that's good. It's hard to explain, isn't it?
Hard to explain because every canvas has a different thought process. So so, and it gives a lot of mind and lot of heart to create one new piece. It's not easy.
I think it's a beautiful moment when somebody buys your piece.
Oh yes, it's a dual feeling.
Yes.
So in Parallax, when I sold 9 of my pieces, 9 paintings, and when they are taking it, I was feeling very sad about it. That money is coming. That's the best part.
Yeah.
But the second part is going, like, giving my paintings to somebody where I'm never able to see them again, maybe. No. So that makes me feel a little sad somewhere in my heart.
They're yours, aren't they? Yes. And then you've got to go, there you go.
Yeah. It's like a bride going away from the father,
but it's wonderful to think they got that in their home.
Yeah.
Looking in it every day.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part.
That's the best part.
I know we want to make money.
Yeah.
We need to make money. But I find that part
is
the fact that someone actually looks at that every single day.
Exactly.
Is what is the best.
Yeah, if somebody is looking at it and coming back to me after a few months and saying, I'm feeling very happy till now seeing your work, and that gives me energy. And that happens twice in my life when I'm selling paintings, and twice customer came back to me and they said that, and I'm feeling so blessed and nice about it.
That's really good. Because it proves that you are good. Yeah. And that people love the painting as much as you do.
Exactly.
Which is what you want, isn't it?
That is what,
And but I think people that buy art genuinely walk around like fairs, like Parallax, and they see a piece and then that's it.
Yeah.
They may come back, but once they see that, they will come back.
Yeah.
And it's that look, and they go, they fall.
That is an instant love,
Yes.
Love at first sight.
Definitely. Definitely, I think it is, because they see that and they connect with it, how you have done making it.
Yeah.
And they may not see the same story.
Yeah.
But they've got a story.
Yeah.
That's why they want that on their wall.
Exactly.
They love that and they see something in there.
Exactly. Paintings are not a decoration piece of the house, not only a decoration piece. It's a feeling and energy of somebody which artist is passing it to the other family.
Yeah.
Basically.
Before we read that way,
if somebody is buying any of my piece or liking or appreciating, that means genuinely, not like just for saying, but genuinely if somebody is appreciating the work, that means there is some connection between me, that person and the painting. And there is a triangle. So that is what I feel, the energy exchange through the painting, between the people.
Yeah.
It's quite deep, but
Yeah, there's a connection as soon as they want that piece.
Yeah, because not anybody just come and buy the painting from anybody. Till the time they don't get connected with that person, artist, or maybe to the painting.
Yeah.
So creating a feeling, genuine feeling with the work or the artist is not easy.
No,
it's not easy.
Yeah, no, because not everybody likes my stuff that everybody likes yours, but there will be somebody and people that go, isn't it? And they go, that's nice, and I'm looking all around it and they see everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they go, that's my wall.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you, in Parallax I have a less space, so I have 4-5 more paintings which I'm not able to display, so I wrapped them in a bubble wrap and kept it near the wrapping area.
Yeah.
So people who, like, there's a family who took one of my painting I sent them a profile and everything later, and they have selected that same painting which was packed and kept there. And they said, we were in love with this painting and we wanted to buy this painting, but this was packed, so I thought this was sold. So I said no. So they are coming today to take that painting.
Wonderful.
So that's a luck and that's a connection. That painting was wrapped on the bubble wrap, so I hope they are not able to see it clearly.
Wait until they open it.
But now they are coming to take that painting and not in a less price. They're giving a good amount of money.
They trust you as an artist. They fall in love with your work, so they know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant.
That's a connection of the painting and the people. Maybe what I feel is, if you really manifest about something, so maybe they are manifesting for that painting. That makes to forward the profile to them, and then they came back and they wanted that painting immediately and whatever price.
Yeah.
And that's the connection, I feel.
Fate sometimes, things are meant to happen. I mean, early on, 2 years ago, I had a piece in not a gallery, but it's a sort of a shop kind of gallery thing. Okay. I was in there for a month. Ladies see it. Was like, oh, I don't know where to put it with my husband, so they left. Then my time was over, so it was taken down. And she kept talking about it to her husband. Going, I really like that. Right, let's go back and get it. It was gone, so I had to take it down. But one card was left there, my business card. I picked it up and bought it through my website. And she was so happy because she thought, no, that's it, I'm never going to see it again. But there's connection and fate and all that. It's just...
So these are the things basically, what we actually experience in such kind of places, and when you are on the market doing things,
I can not explain it to anyone. I've got friends that don't understand what I do. You can't explain it to them.
You can't explain that one feeling inside you, what you think about something and what happens with you at the immediate time. So you can't explain that.
Because it's just beauty in the eye of the beholder.
Yes.
They see something in that reflects to them. And it's funny because they get instant. It's personal to them straight away. Right, and coming back to that, that's personal, and they were probably quite upset that they thought it wasn't for sale. And now they come. I can imagine them now really happy because they now can buy it.
Exactly.
Whereas before they thought, oh no, we've missed it, or it wasn't for sale. But I should imagine that when they come to pick it, you'll see their faces shine. Because they'll be so overjoyed that they've got that. And it's wonderful. But, you travel far, don't you?
Oh yes, I travel far from India to London. Yes, displaying my work here first time. I thought like how the paintings will move and the transportation and everything. But it's not easy though. But end of the day we make it.
So you have to pack them up and send them with a courier company?
Oh no. Most of the time I don't send it with a courier company, because once I sent it with the logistics courier company, and at the time of exhibition I didn't get that cleared from the custom. So I'm carrying only that much paintings which I can hand carry with them. Maybe as a luggage or something like that. I wrap them very nicely with the bubble wrap and foams, and then maybe carton. The rate is quite. I have always have to pay extra for this, but it's not easy. Basically.
You see them coming around the carousel.
Oh yes, they're coming, and it's like, okay, this time they're safe, this time it's not safe. So every time there's a different,
That's my courier.
That's my courier. That's my work. So it's like that. So
you see it keep going round because you can't get to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the way to do it. But how'd you find London?
What?
How did you find London? Okay.
London is good. London, I travel to London quite often, but for work, this is first time I'm here with the work. So London is always good.
It's very artistic.
Very artistic.
There's a lot of artists over there, isn't there?
Exactly. A lot.
Yeah, which is good in one way but bad in another.
What?
'Cause it's good in one way but bad in another. Cause
Yes.
we don't want too many artists, do we?
I know.
Don't want to compete.
Yes,
So,
yes.
but yeah, so you've got plans for next year already?
Yeah, almost. Everything is in my mind.
Very organised.
Yes.
I'm tend to be monthly. I try a couple of months in advance, so I don't go a year.
Okay. No, so I love traveling to different places. Before, just for travel with kids and husband. But now I travel for work and for paintings, which is like my own work. So I love doing that, and I'm very focused on where to display, how to display, and what kind of paintings I have to carry. So I'm very particular. I try to be very particular about that. So that at least we can have a good success on the work.
Yeah. It's again, I find that it can be difficult what to keep together and what to hang and how to hang.
Exactly. So it's very important to plan everything in mind before you go to a different country to display your work.
Yeah.
And based on the size what I'm getting, the stand size, I plan my paintings and work accordingly.
I need to start travelling. I'm not well travelled.
Travel?
Yeah, I need to start.
Come to India first.
Although in March I'm going to Germany for a few days.
Yeah,
and
you
then,
told us.
and yeah, I would like to go to India.
Okay.
I really would, because I could capture so many wonderful things.
Yeah.
But I'll, definitely. Where would you recommend?
Come to Delhi. Obviously, first you come to Delhi.
Okay.
So I don't know what is your choices. It's like more of hills or
it's more people.
history.
Yeah, I like people in their natural.
Okay, so natural is Kerala, which is south side of India, and people in Bombay and Jaipur.
Okay.
In Rajasthan.
When I'm going to come over, I'll say,
Connect me.
Yes. I'll say to you,
if I will not travelling, then I'll take you around.
Okay, that'd be wonderful.
Yes.
That'd be brilliant. I love that.
Yes.
Because I just take candid photos of people in there, what they're doing, if they're sitting outside drinking tea or whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
I find people fascinating.
Exactly.
And that's my thing. I walk around London and I could sit here and just watch people all day.
Yeah.
Because I just find their lives, what they're doing, and make stories of what they're doing.
Amazing.
But yeah, most of my pictures are full of people doing things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to go to India soon, hopefully. But not a travel person. I think I've been out of the country 3 times probably in my lifetime.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's time to start using my passport.
Yes.
Use your passport. It's very dusty.
No, use your passport, please. Start from Germany and then come to India.
I need to get a brush and push the dust off. But yeah, it's I need to experience other countries.
Yeah. It's very different, when you go, and especially when you meet people and talk to them.
Yeah.
That gives you the exact, feel of that country. Yeah. The local people.
Does that inspire you as well?
That inspires me a lot. Initially, what I do is when I was doing a job and not doing a painting in that frequently as for living, I was, going to different places and historic places especially, click the photographs of different regions and different religions and different people and monuments, historic places.
Yes.
And I still have those photos and it inspires me a lot.
The world's a big place.
Big place and so much to explore.
Yeah,
basically.
Everybody's different.
Exactly.
But don't you find us artists are very similar?
Artists, yes.
The way we look at the world, we look at light, colours, shapes.
So what I feel is all the artists are same from the soul.
Yeah.
And maybe their art is different, their style is different, their countries are different. but the soul is same.
Yeah.
They are very simple, very friendly sometimes, sometimes not, but
No,
they are like
yes.
simple, they are like simple people.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They are
very
not
simple.
clever. They are not clever. They are not,
Oh, that's me.
marketing kind of people who market their work easily. So most of the artists
Oh,
I've
you're
seen,
clever.
yes.
Clever.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's amazing work that you do. That's clever, but in a different way.
Yeah, but if you see the core of the artist, they are very simple.
Yeah. Oh,
They are
okay.
simple from the soul.
That's lovely.
Yeah, they're very simple from the soul. They're like they just wanted to love painting and do things. Most of the artists what I have met in a different region, they want that somebody can do the marketing of their and because they can paint, they are good at painting, but most of the time they are not good at marketing or chasing
I have
people.
found that, yes.
Yeah, or chasing people or making money.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no.
And that place, these galleries and agents comes who actually make most of the money, and artists are still okay. Chalo, like work has gone. It's okay.
That's the sad part. Of it,
That's the
really,
sad
that-
part because
that we're sort of used to a certain degree.
I have met few artists in Parallax who are not able to explain their own work. So they wanted to talk, but they were like, when they see a person from India or Germany or some other country, they feel a little conscious and not willing to open up.
Yeah, that's me.
So quickly.
I when people were looking this weekend, it takes me a long time to walk up to them and go, "Hi, I'm the photographer. Do you like my pieces?" Once I start, I can explain the particular piece, but I find it very difficult to walk up to them.
So I was like that before, but the travel gives me quite a lot of confidence and experience. And what now I feel, what I can do is for others is to make them feel comfortable with me at least.
Yeah.
So rather than always be in a different, like on the from,
Yeah.
So I want to make people comfortable with me and comfortable to talk to me.
As we say, you've come out of your shell a lot more because of your art.
Yeah.
I'm still sort of half out the shell and half in.
Exactly.
I'm not there. I'm sort of hanging. I will get there.
Okay, yeah.
It's taking me a little while.
Yeah.
I just find it very personal to talk about my art, and that's what I find.
Yeah.
I don't talk a lot about myself, so to explain my art is very difficult for me. Yeah, but approaching someone I don't know, but I feel comfortable with you.
Yes.
But I feel comfortable. I've spoken to so many artists that I've never met before.
Yeah.
It's fine. I will
It's fine,
talk and
yes.
talk.
Yes.
But anybody looking at my art that's alive or public,
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
And
I have
a few of the artists go. I'm like, yeah. I will in a minute.
Yeah.
Just, it's something I've got to learn.
Yeah.
But marketing side, I'm okay with. I'm on Instagram a lot.
Oh.
Just always. But yeah,
Yes,
actually,
I've seen you. You are very quick in Instagram.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I do something in that. Yeah, it's put something on there. I think it's quite easy for me. But yeah, it's hard to talk about yourself. But you do it so well.
Thank you so much.
Because your art speaks for itself as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Because it's stunning. I think when I first see where you was, I think the one on the bottom corner, I went, I love that. Did that go? Did you sell that?
Which one?
It was on the bottom floor, the lady looking.
The lady was looking at me?
Yeah.
No, I was not able to. Yes.
I thought that would go, because that just, again, you see a piece in it. I think the piece finds you sometimes.
Yes. That's the connection.
Yeah.
That's the connection, of like love at first sight.
Yeah.
So once you see something and you really feel like having that work with you, or maybe that is something else that you made the connection with that work. Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it? Do you have a studio where you're working?
Sorry?
Do you have a studio?
Yeah, I have a studio, and I have one person who helps me sometimes on framing and on basic work of doing canvas and things. And,
framing again is an art as well.
It's a yes.
Picking the right moulding for your piece. And
exactly.
Whether you want to frame it or not.
Exactly. Because all the framings are very different, and after the frame, the work gives a different look altogether.
Yes.
Without cloth or with clothes. It's like that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. But I struggle sometimes to go, what should I frame it in? What paper should I print on? And stuff like that. But it's a big process, isn't it? I've not thought of that like that. I'll have to think my piece is a bit more that they're putting their coat on. It's brilliant.
Okay.
So I never set any questions. I just like to have a
talk.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Because it feels I sit here and I have my questions written out. It just
it's
feels
become very formal.
I don't
very
like
formal.
that.
Yes.
I always start with that. How did you start your art?
Yeah.
But it leads on. I don't sit there making questions.
So where you started from? What is your journey?
I think I've been artistic from young.
Okay.
But I'm always staring out the window.
Okay.
In school. Now I still stare out the window. Like I said before, I could sit here, turn the chair around and just stare out the window. But I'm looking at your shapes, your colours, everything that goes on there. I'm fascinated with what's out there. And I was just had a family life. So that just in the background.
Okay.
And then a couple of years, thought, I'd like to do it. I printed a piece of work out and a few people went to me, wow, did you do that? And I go, yeah, I took that. And they go, why don't you do it? And then sitting in the desk at work, boss talking, be quicker, do this, do that. And I go, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to go and become a photographic artist and sell my work. And here we are. It's come up 2 years now. So, I thought, give it a go. At least I've tried. If it doesn't work, I've tried. It's better to, I think, try it and either succeed or not.
Exactly.
Than to be in 10 years' time when I'm sitting in a care home, really old, going, I wish I did it. Better to have a go.
Yeah. So what is success for you?
I don't know. That's a good question. I like to people to buy my art, not because I want to sell it as in make loads of money, but I want people to have my work on their walls. Just because I love that thing. The lady, the first one called my piece, she texted back and said it fills me full of joy every day. And that was like someone slapping me round the face. I got near to tears when I was reading that text. It was like, wow, this is the feeling I want it. I want it again and again and again. Alright, the money's nice that I've got made, but I like the feeling. That's what I enjoy. The fact that someone, like you said before, sees that. I see it how you see it. I love it how you see it. I think that would be success for me. That I would sell just for the joy of that. Loads of money would be nice.
Yeah. who don't love money?
But the joy of someone taking a piece home straight on that wall. Because that lady bought something else and she said, I know exactly where it's going. She's finding places now to put her pictures. And you think, so I've got myself a little collector. But that's joy. Which that one, just before Christmas they fell in love with it, and that was in the gallery, but they was a bit on the price and they rang me up and said, would you like a discount? But they loved it. So we just see it and that's the joy that someone falls in love with what you've made, because it's in your vision, isn't it?
It's a new vision.
It's what you make you part of you. we sell little bits of ourselves.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is, and to think that someone sees that. So there's loads of bits of ourselves all over where people buy bits of us.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to try and explain that. It does come from here.
Yeah.
Like the technical part comes
Exactly.
from here. The emotional part of actually what you are doing comes
From heart, yes.
every time. And I'm not a person I'm not a very emotional person, but that's what it is. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Wow.
We'll carry on, won't we?
Yeah, like, see, everybody's life goes like this only. Ups and downs are always there. But for me, success is when I create some new piece and I myself loved it.
Yeah. You've got
That
to
is a success for me.
Yeah.
It's not about sale, it's not about anything, but genuinely if I like some of my own creation, I feel I'm successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because, creating anything, creating any photograph like you are doing, or creating any work like I am doing, it's not easy. And it's not important that after creation that comes out very good. All of the work cannot come best.
No.
Some are 80%, some 90%, or whatever comes out very well, and I feel wow after seeing that. I feel successful for that work.
Yeah. Do you sometimes go, did I make that?
Yes.
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 Oh, did I actually do that?
Exactly. Because till the time my painting got framed, my painting, I keep on doing something or other on that. It's never finished. I always feel something is less, something has to be done here. The eye of the artist?
Yeah.
Or sometimes I feel, it's spoiled up, I can't showcase it. And then it's sold. It's sold out. I feel like I have to do mistakes to getting a better sale, or what should I do?
But they're not mistakes, are they?
Yeah.
You might think they are.
Yes, they are. But other feels, wow, creation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've made a lot of mistakes.
Same area.
But so when you framed, that's how you thought, right, it's finally done. But do you still go, like you just said, I should do that to it?
Yeah.
But the framing is it?
Yeah.
Is it? I'm sort of working on a piece where it's some drawing of people all crowded together.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do some watercolour. I'm going to get printed on canvas.
Okay.
And then I'm going to finish it with a watercolour.
Okay.
Never painted. We'll see how it comes out.
Wow.
But I've just got this, because it's the kind of thing about mental health. Because on Saturday, there's two gentlemen outside the town hall with a microphone and an iPhone, videoing people about their mental health.
Oh.
And it just got me thinking. Once because they interviewed me, I didn't. No, I think they go, come on. And then I just got feeling about this for loads of crowds of people and this one person, and it's like you're in a crowd but you're alone. But it's going to be the first time I'm going to paint. So it's probably going to loads of mistakes.
Exactly.
But I thought if I do watercolour I might easily be able to change it.
Yeah.
Whereas I think oils and paints and acrylics might not be able to. So we'll see how that comes in.
Yeah.
I won't know until I do it.
Exactly.
It'll be the first one.
It's always be our first one.
Yeah. It's probably going to look awful, but I've got to give it a go and see what happens.
Exactly.
So I've got to buy myself some watercolour paints and see how we go.
Yeah.
Dabbing. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see. I want it quite light. I don't want it. It's just going to. That's why I thought watercolours. They're very sort of. Has to be fadey, aren't they? They're not strong. I'm not a painter, so I don't know.
No.
But we'll give it a try.
Wow. Do try.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe it will be a great success.
You never. Well, in a way I hope it is, but in a way I hope it's not, because then nobody likes my photography, but they like my painting.
Exactly.
So I might end up painting.
Many people I have seen. I met them who do the poetry and paint based on that poetry. Their painting is something with the poetry.
Okay.
So in your case, you can do a photograph and paint some items, take out from that photograph and paint them. So that is again a story of your painting and a photography.
I don't think I could paint that well, but we'll see. I'll give it a try.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be a good new concept and a great success.
Yes, I may be more successful at that than taking a picture.
Exactly.
But we'll see.
Because paintings are what I feel and learn is paintings are. It's not important to be perfect on any painting. It's important to create an emotion in that painting. So that doesn't make any difference if somebody is already connected with the work. Maybe it's a portrait and the lips are not that okay. Eyes, one is big, one is small, and it's not perfect. But if somebody is connected with that means you are.
Our faces are not symmetrical, are they? They are
always
small and large. And
exactly.
Like that.
But if you paint something and it's not perfect, like for me as an artist, it's not perfect, but somebody is connected with that means I'm able to transfer the emotion with that painting to that person.
Yeah, definitely.
So
people have got the hardest thing to paint, aren't they?
Yeah. They
just find it really. I don't know how you paint a person.
Exactly.
Exactly
same portrait, and it is seriously a good job. Lot of practice for me.
A good job there. Some of the portraits you got there and that. I don't know how you paint people. I find painting bodies and people's faces.
Yeah.
I couldn't draw. I'd be the little stick man. That's as far as I can draw or paint somebody. It's really hard to paint people.
It's really hard. And previously all the artists, they were like painting a live scenes. Something is happening and they were painting a live courtroom scene. They're painting a live park scene where the people are moving and not stable at one place, but they are painting, they're making a photograph out of that emotion.
It's like when you see a large court appearance with somebody who's committed a crime, and you see the people in the gallery. Yeah,
they're like exactly.
You go, wow, that's an amazing piece of art.
Exactly,
and they're doing it there and then, and then that's amazing. No, I couldn't draw people. People's a no. Yeah, I can't.
Oh, never mind. You start doing it. Whatever you want to draw.
I can draw a boat.
Okay. And a kite.
Yes,
and a hut.
I'm still very childlike, so I can do the hills.
Oh, okay.
Do the little square boat with the sail. That's it. Just put a bit of blue on it and a little bit of green for the sea.
But maybe, once you start doing it, maybe somebody like that.
Yeah.
You never know. It's a people's eye.
You never know. Well, I think, again, like we said earlier, in the eye of the beholder, they like what they like, don't they?
Yeah.
You walk around any gallery or art space and it's what you don't like yourself. I mean, I'll walk around and go, no, I don't like that. I don't understand that. And then walk and see another piece and go, wow, I understand that. So yeah, it is a very personal.
Very personal.
Yeah, no, it's really nice of you to talk to me.
Same here,
And it's interesting to hear your journey.
I feel I just started,
You do.
There's a long way to go.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to explore. And it's not just fair. I wanted to do fairs like Parallax or any other fairs I wanted to do much more.
Yeah, so you're not going to finish soon, you're going to carry on.
Yeah,
I think once you're in art, that's your life now.
Yes.
I don't think you'll ever stop.
You'll never stop. And it's a busy schedule, you know, when you work as an artist. It's not just being a freelancer. That doesn't mean that whenever I'll start, whenever I'll stop, I'll stop. It's a keep on, like, it's keep working on journey. Like, you know, you have to work all the time.
Yeah. And there's a lot of age groups, isn't it? It's
Exactly.
from young all the way to really old. And again, take Parallax. There was aged
Yes.
from
Yeah.
teenagers to older people.
Older people, yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
everybody in between. Us young people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Very young.
Yes, very young.
Yes.
Great. Yes, it's big age group.
Big age group, yes.
And nice, it's nice.
It's nice, you know.
There's different nationalities, different ages.
Exactly.
Men and women are equal.
Exactly.
And all that. It's just a big sort of pot of people.
Big family.
Yeah.
Kind of big family.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
It's wonderful.
It's good to be part of this art fair, basically. This is a very good exposure
Yes.
for me. It's a very good exposure for me, basically. Meeting people from here who are displaying their work, seeing their art, and understand that if they paint something, what is the meaning behind it? What is the emotion behind it?
Yeah.
So, well, I don't think so. I was in my stand for longer time. I was there for, like, you know, in between times. Most of the time I'm meeting people only.
Yes, you do tend to walk. You've got to walk around.
Yes,
haven't
yes.
Yeah,
And
so-
try to learn that if they paint something like this, what is the emotion? What they think about it? What their background is?
Yeah.
So that is very important to learn. That's why, like, you know, whenever somebody buys my art, I prefer to send them my profile
Yes.
to know a little bit more about me.
Sending my phone. Never
profile?
thought of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never done it. So
Okay.
yes, something I've learned from you. Yeah, I may do that.
No, because it's very important. If you know, art is not. It's a it's go through with the family chains. You know,
Yeah.
your parent bought one art, then you kept them, then maybe
Yeah.
your children will keep with that art. Maybe after second generation, nobody knows where it comes from.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, if it's a good art or big piece,
Yeah.
nobody knows. So it's very important to give them a link of their profile that, okay, this is coming from here, that the lead is
Okay.
from here.
Right.
You know?
I'm
So,
going to start doing that.
yeah,
Thank you.
yes, yes.
Thank you.
Because art never stops at one generation. One piece goes long, you know, 100 years, 200 years, 500 years,
Yeah.
like that. So,
Yeah. So yeah, I might be more famous when I die.
maybe we'll die and art will
This is a
alive.
David piece.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be up.
David piece in an auction. 5 million, 10 million.
Can you imagine? I can't imagine that. But you also, you've got to think that
Yes.
way, haven't you? 'Cause
Yes.
it will happen.
You know, it will happen because when this is our journey.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we are not here, when we are obviously so, but our art is there in the different
Yeah.
houses.
Yeah.
As much as we can make and give or sell. But art is alive. It's always there for many years.
To think that it may, your piece, like the piece that they're coming to pick up today,
Yeah.
in 50, 100 years' time, they move that either down the family
Exactly.
or sell it on to another family and they get the love out of it.
Exactly. Exactly. So, you know, there was a Pichwai painting, which is a very, which is a traditional art of Rajasthan.
Okay.
So my grandmom, I don't know, she got a piece from somewhere. I don't know from where, but she has that piece, and because she has seen that I'm like working on art and everything, so she gave me that, you keep it. So obviously that was with my parents when I was child, and now that's with me. So I'm the third generation who's keeping that piece, but still I don't know who's the artist of that piece.
Oh no.
So that inspires me to share my profile with at least who holds my work.
Yeah.
Who holds my work.
Yeah, definitely going to do that.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. 'Cause
And I
that's
always,
right.
yeah, and I always feel that, who made this beautiful piece. I really wanted to meet the artist. And
they would never think
they will
when they made it
exactly.
it's going to go through generations.
Exactly.
Again, like us, we do something, you love it, and then
Yeah.
either they sold it or however it
Exactly.
came into your family. Yeah, they don't know it's gone
Exactly.
down.
Exactly. Because art lives long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, whatever people's beliefs are, they do know.
Yes.
Because they will see it.
Yes.
Wherever
Yes.
they are now.
Exactly.
They will, so yeah, they will see it, and we will see it.
We will
wherever
see.
we are. But yeah,
Exactly. So that basic learning what I learned throughout my life.
Yeah.
Keep learning and keep implementing things on my work.
you really took me a lot speaking to you today.
Yeah.
Made me think of some different
Prospect
aspects.
of areas.
See, I'm very selfish talking to artists. I get more out of it than I probably give to the artist, because it's nice to hear different.
No, it's, you know what I also, one more thing which I feel is artists are mostly very insecure. They're insecure that somebody should not copy their work. They're insecure that the buyer should come to them, not to others, and they're insecure with many other small and big things. But what I feel is if we talk to each other more deeply, heart to heart, we can teach each other or learn many more things to improve ourselves, rather than just to be in a cocoon.
Yes, I agree.
So
I've learned a lot from doing this. I've got a studio in East London, in the Royal Docks, and there's about 30 artists there. I've learned so much just being there, because I rented a studio initially, so I had somewhere to be, and forgot I'd just be in the corner doing my thing, not talking to no one, happy, just that people come in, because it's like there's 4 artists per level, so it's a communal.
Yeah.
But they come in and go, I've gotten to know everybody now, and yes, they called me into the world. Rather than me being in the corner, I'm here, front and centre.
Yes.
Yeah, and I didn't plan on that, but here we are. And now, speaking to amazing artists like yourself, even more now. And I've learned a lot, and will keep learning. I've learned a lot by speaking to you.
Thank you.
And I'm really honoured that you spent some time with me.
Yes.
Superb.
Same here.
Thank you
Same
very
here.
much.
I'm glad that you offered me this podcast, and I'm very happy to be a part
I
of
loved
it.
your pieces, and you really wanted to learn about your journey.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It was a lovely chat I had with Shruti there. Sorry about the other people in the same room enjoying their lunch. But again, the more I carry on with speaking to different artists, I find that we are very similar, even though we do different things. And yes, hopefully may it continue. This was episode 15, and I hope you will join me for 16 in the near future, 2 weeks' time in fact. We'll be talking to another fascinating artist. So thank you, and that was It's Art at the End of the Day.